You can watch Noragami.
Oh, it gets you copyright struck having stuff in the background.
It's Japanese. It's cool. Oh. Mm.
I thought that Studio Ghibli stuff was Japanese.
Well, Studio Ghibli is different. I was listening to the music. But if you're watching something in the background, you can listen to something in the background as long as it's not on my screen. But if I was listening to Studio Ghibli music, like full blast, people can hear it, then they're gonna be like, Joe does not approve of this. Take it down. Did you know that YouTube has a whole list of copyright songs that you can and cannot use in your... They'll tell you if it's okay for you to use or not. So if, let's say you had a song and they're like, let's see what song you're listening to. What was that? Gangsta's Paradise they had before when Sonic came out and everybody was putting that in their video. They had it right there. Gangsta's Paradise cannot be used in your creations. Will be muted in XYZY country. EXO. Oh, I'm in the Discord voice chat, so if you want to join in and talk with me, it's there. Alright. Okay. I was kind of surprised. I was like, huh, neat. And then they were like, don't worry about copyright music at all. Just use our license-free music here. But it's always the same. Bloom, 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 bloom. You know, that happy, hi everyone, welcome music. I hate that. It was charming 10 years ago, but now it's just annoying. And they whistling it. I forgot what I was working on. Alright, hang on, let me see. Yeah, but the problem is I don't remember which mermaid is the mermaid I was working on. I had a whole bunch of stuff going. What's this untitled? Oh, excuse me. You don't have to do that one while we streaming, baby. Alright, I think this is the right one. But we can test it and put it in. So, we're back on the grind with these mermaids. Oh man, my thing is super red.
Is it bad? What's that mean?
Video output is low.
Is the internet or something?
Yeah. I'm sorry, you're never gonna be able to watch the series. Well, it says it's blue here. It's green there. But it could be me because I got Discord open, the streaming thing open as well. Let me see. Hello. Well, let's go. I hope. Oh wait, EXO is in there, but how come I can't hear her? Oh wait. Let's see. Hello, EXO. Are you here, darling?
Me?
There she is.
Hi.
You sound awful. What's wrong? You sick too?
No.
Oh, you sound fabulous, huh? Darling, you sound wonderful. Have you been getting rest? You sound rested.
I'll be right back, actually. Though you're lucky that I didn't get offended by that.
I don't know what happened. Which one was the good one? And what is this? Oh yeah, I lost a lot of my files because I raked everything into the... What folder was that? The desktop crap. And I think I messed up the butt on that one. Well, like I said before, that was one of the most important things with the mermaid is A, you have a flexible tail, and B, your butt's not chunky. No, nobody wants a chunky butt. That's taboo. It is forbidden. Oh man, I cannot believe those mermaids. I'm still... Thank you. Hopefully we'll be able to get this ding dang tail out and everybody can have it and it'll piss off those mermaids even more. And that'll make me happy. Like extremely happy. Cause you know I'm a harasser person. I harass people and steal people's stuff and threaten them. I don't believe, which is still like bull. So I guess I should update everybody on what happened. So this girl, this lady, I'm not even gonna call her a lady because she's an absolute child, came onto my YouTube with a whole how dare you say this about mermaid creators in Second Life, and a whole bunch of people on there with her, which now we suspect is just her on a bunch of alts or whatever, threatening me and then posting her video, her what's that thing called, her link to her store saying here's real mermaid creators and stuff. And then she comes in like, okay, I guess she didn't see it on her YouTube, so I'm going to go into her Discord and I'm going to say it on there to her face. So she comes to my Discord and starts spouting off the same nonsense. And then I'm like, okay, well, F you, I'm going to do what I want. And I talk to her pretty much like an adult, and I'm like, the goon code says I should wreck your shit and everything that you hold dear. That's just the code. I have to uphold the code. But I grew as an adult over the past years or so. So I'd like to give people a chance to apologize. Maybe they were just angry. Maybe they didn't know. Clearly they didn't know who they were talking to. And we should try to get a better understanding, yeah? Make sure everything is nice and, peaceful here. After all, we are working towards the same goal of flooding Second Life with mermaids, after all. So do you know what this tramp did? She went and told the people of Safe Waters, who were sort of kind of giving me guidance, just there. What's that?
Computer blowing up.
Oh, okay. So she went to the Safe Waters people and told them that I'm harassing her, threatening her, and I'm stealing her stuff. So they banned me from this everywhere Safe Waters hangs out at, kicked me from the group, and says, we will not tolerate you threatening our members. And you're lucky no one files a report against you. I mean, really. I'm like, what? She came on my channel harassing me. I ain't say nothing to nobody. And I didn't steal jack diddly squat. Everything I bought, I used, I paid for. Which is crap, because I could have easily stole it. But I decided to support the community and pay for that garbage. So, that happened. And now, that sent me into like a rage for a while. Like a good solid, how many days was that? 3 days of rage, but that's only because I didn't take my medication. Once that Lexapro and Wellbutrin kicked in, I was as tranquil as the Japanese koi, swimming peacefully through my rage and coming up with a plan to effectively wreck they shit. But other things happened. I had other projects to do research on, so I couldn't fully dedicate my rage to working on these mermaid tales. I mean, I still had the cats that I was gonna work documenting that, boring him to tears. Hey, Bethany. And, and regular medical crap. Doctors keep trying to get me to come in because I'm crazy. So crazy. Alright, I did break the butt. I knew it. But this bothers me. The way this compresses up front. Because I'm always looking at how it looks in the back. And in the back it's beautiful. But this is a little janky. Fudge. Fudge diddly udge. Huh? Yeah, we don't like this. I wish I could a prototype before this version. Then I could have did it. Anyway, so that's pretty much what's going on tonight. I got a whole sea full of angry mermaids coming at me. How dare I steal? But basically mad because I'm going to be giving out mermaid tales for free. And they won't be able to charge $600 for. Not to mention that these are going to be full perm out of spite. So anybody can make their tales. Basically a free template. And you know how people love my free templates. Okay. But we are not going to do this on the main grid because I don't have that kind of money. I spent majority of it on trying to scare that lady into thinking I was stealing her stuff by buying everything in her store. That was money well spent. I regret nothing. Just a little bit. It wasn't worth $3,000. But the mischief it caused was well worth it. I just keep thinking, like, how come the people who try to start crap with me always makes crappy products? Like, can you at least make something worth my time stealing? That's all I ask. I'm tired of spending money stealing crap. Or wasting my time on crap. Oof, nope, that's not right. Alright, something's causing this to bend weird. They probably looking at this right now saying something about, you heard her, she said she was stealing it. We have the YouTube logs where you clearly see her saying she's stealing it. Oh my god, those people at Safe Waters. I never met such a toxic ass bunch. They celebrate you for a moment and then they like, oh well, she's an established creator. And what she's doing for your community? Which one of us is building things to help y'all grow versus the one trying to do it? And they're like, oh, I guess what got me was that they said I was doing it for profit. And it's kind of like, do you know? Did you know? Everything the Mighty Ginkgo does, she does non-profitly. Much to the dismay of her sponsor. But anyway, that's enough salt. It's time to get back to the biz. And we're going to get this tale done because I'm tired of dreaming about it. Like every time I sleep, I'm like, it's done. And then I wake up and I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's that hair tutorial all over again. I may have to swipe my tail. Because I don't know which one is the right one. So one of the main things that was holding me back is that I needed to have my mermaid friend judge it. She's been a mermaid since how long? She's been on longer than me. So at least 13 years she's been a mermaid in Second Life. So she knows all the junk. So she was like overlooking my tales and giving me critique. And I had to wait for her to come on. I'm like, does this pass, my lady? And she's like, nah, it's alright. I'm like, no, really. Welcome back.
Nice.
I'm like, no, really. Tell me, what's wrong with it? She's like, well, if I must be honest, your butt is a little flat. Your legs are a little crooked. The tail has a good shape, but it's tearing here, and here. And, but everything else is fine. I'm like, oh, well, if everything else is fine. And now I done broke my tail. Because I don't know which is the right one, and it seems a little messed up. Shoot. What's messed up is I may have to go back in world. I think it was worse because you're like, and we're going to tell everybody who makes mermaid things about you so that you can never steal from us. And I'm just kind of sitting there like...
I mean, we never stole from them to begin with.
I know, right? I totally paid for this ish. Know how much money it takes to buy it? Huh?
That or other people pay for it.
Yeah, that's true. But either way, money was spent on this ish, and it makes it mine. As our wonderful goon lawyer has informed me many a times, in the U.S., if you pay for something, you have the legal right to do whatever you want with it. That's why Apple couldn't stop people from jailbreaking their phones.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I talked to the person I mentioned a while back.
The one with the crack, the ransomware.
No, the other person I said who was being
Oh yeah, that
bad.
person. What they said?
They said it depends on exactly who and what they did.
Mm. See, the thing is, I want to utilize their skills to the absolute fullest, but I'm like, that's so childish. I don't know. I hate it. It's like the medicated me and the regular me is like at odds. I want them to suffer greatly, ever so greatly. But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to give.
People, if you're gonna ask what we're talking about, don't ask. I ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, I know. Just take the hint. I want them to suffer greatly. But a part of me is like, that's childish. And they're probably expecting it. And then they're going to use it to make themselves more the victim. Not only did she steal, but she wrecked that shit. So never shit in this town again. It's all thanks to her. Stuff like that.
But they did say that they would be willing to, if it came down to it.
I guess it all depends on how it goes once this stuff is released. Then we'll see. Hang on. I jacked up this tail. It doesn't move like this. You know what? No.
Well, I will let them know what you said.
I appreciate them responding back, and I'm ever so eager to use their skills. Just let me see how it goes after this tail comes out. And if they decide to invoke wrath, then we drop the hammer. That's hammer. I'm just upset though because I turned all my evil friends good.
Again, just give me some burner accounts.
Yeah, no, but it's just the whole principle. No, Aki, I could never. I'm done with that part of my life. You helped me realize that. I'm like, no. It's good. You should do it again. For old time's sake. No. I'm done. That part of me is gone. I like to create things and make people happy. Like, damn it. He's like, it's you who showed me that there's more joy in Second Life creating than there is destroying. I was like, damn it.
I mean, trashing a sim is pretty fun, though.
I wouldn't know. You remember the stories about what happened when they tried to teach me how to do that. I blew myself up. I crashed my own. He's like, here, new Waves of Terror, graphic crashers. I was like, oh, neat. boom, blew up my own computer. I tried to get out, but I lagged when I dropped it, so it failed. Then he's like, alright, maybe graphic crashes are a little too much for you. Here, let's try the ye old stack boxes. It's a classic. So, what happened when that happened? I lagged myself out and got caught in the stack and couldn't get out. Then my sim was down, so I had to log right back into the testing grounds, and then got hit again. No, this laugh is terrible. Then he's like, alright, so maybe stack boxes are a little extreme for you. Let's go with the ye old explosions. Particles. You can't go wrong with particles. I was like, alright. He's like, first you find an annoying sound, so I get the skull kid screaming. Then he's like, yeah, that'll do it. And then you get some sort of offensive graphic. And so he gives me this box of horrible, horrible pictures. So I'm like, all right. And he's like, all right, so all you do is put the pictures in the box. I'm like, uh-huh. Then you put in the sound, uh-huh. And then you drop in the script. But don't do it. He's already typing. But don't do it until you're at the place you're there. Otherwise, but I already put the script inside of it before he said it. And then it exploded all over my place. Screaming skull kids. Mario dicks as far as the eye can see. So it was like, bouncing off into the abandoned land of my neighbor, stuck there until I'd say, oh, somebody came here and griefed that sim. We don't know what to do to get the lenders to come and remove it. So yeah, griefing, it's not my strong suit. Apollo just looked at me and pat my head and said, honey, maybe you should just stick with stealing stuff. That's your thing. Some people can steal, some people can grief, and you're not one of those people.
I think the only thing I have left of that type of stuff is a time bomb script.
Oh, really?
Basically, what it does is it has like a delay, then it immediately just spams the sim like scripts upon scripts.
Oh, man, I miss those. I just wish I was as skilled as Apollo was. He killed the sim so hard that it took Linden Labs 2 months to reboot it. It was just a blackout box. At first it was a black box, and then they had to shut down the whole sim and then try to restart it. But when they did, it kept restarting his script. So it took 2 months for them to redo that. So I was like, man, sometimes I wish I was as skilled as he was. So that's why he was like the hand of destruction, and I was the one of creation. We were such a team. Now we're old now.
No, you're not old.
I'm old in second. I'm super old now.
Yeah,
I'm about to be 13. So old.
You still a baby.
That's ancient in Second Life terms. The game itself is only what? SLB it's supposed to be 17? Alright, so let me see. So yeah, I did think about grief in that place and making them suffer. Nothing better than seeing a bunch of people who take themselves seriously suffer about like that. That's just me. But at the same time, I think like, oh well, that's just really, really childish. Like, come on, girl. We got better things to be doing. Why do I have 3 blenders? Because I use 3 blenders. This is blender 2.70, and I need that for whenever I was working with The Sims, because the plugin specifically says you need 2.70. They do allow newer versions, but I think it's like 7074 and 777. So I just stuck with the one that they made it with, and not the one they had to try to make it work with. So that's 2.7 is just for The Sims. 2.72, that's my baby. I live here. And 7.9 is where all the last gen working Blender scripts that I use work there. So that's what that's about. Alright, so that's not so bad. I was looking at her fin here. It crumples in Blender. And it deforms weird there. But when you put it on an AO that actually sits down in the front like this, it doesn't look that bad. It's not bad. It kind of looks real. So I guess that's a necessary evil. But again, I'm not sure what tail this blend came from. Did I say that right? What blend this tail came from? That's what I want to say. And then, so we have.
I totally thought you said Wakanda bunny.
Wakanda bunny.
Yeah, no, I thought you said
Can I get some
Wakanda.
water? Oh, you feeling bad? Alright, I'll get some water. Hang on, I'll be right back.
You said Wakanda.
Gotta refill the water for the sick people. Do you want some water too? You sure? Because there's another bottle right here.
Sure, I forgot it.
It's been on the floor for like a month.
Ooh.
So it's marinated in a nice floor sauce.
Yeah.
That'll patch it right up.
Yeah.
It might be patched somewhere.
Wow.
Ooh, no.
What?
Huh?
Bottle not clean?
It still smells like mint.
Oh.
You know what I really want right now?
What?
Is a blueberry muffin.
I didn't get to.
Really?
I had to go to Wawa.
Huh.
See if I got that left.
We should still have some money left to get a blueberry muffin from Wawa. But I can never decide. Like, I always want a muffin and I want a blueberry one, but then I want a chocolate one. Because then it's like, why did you get the blueberry one when you could have the chocolate one? The chocolate one is way better. But then when I eat the chocolate, I feel bad. Like, you know what would have been nice? A blueberry one.
So you got the coffee roll.
Yeah. But coffee rolls are only good when you got yogurt. Like a nice hot coffee roll with some yogurt on the side. That is a early morning breakfast at my school. Well, my old school. Get a honey bun and a yogurt. But it was Trix yogurt. And always the pink and blue one. The best kind. That and the purple and pink one. Alright, here we go. Tropicana Lemonade. I like that name. I like that juice.
Somebody's name.
That's somebody's screen name.
Awesome.
Get both muffins. Yes, that's the only way, baby. We must get both muffins. I think we got enough money, and I did put some in the bank. So we should have some unless we got feed out. Nah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. It happens. And I'm pretty sure I've done it 1,000,001 times. So, oh no, the first time you done it. Welcome to the club, baby. Alright, so I guess the only way to test the thing is to, load it in. And then we'll see where we go from here. I'm having an issue with this tail where the leg is bending weird, and I don't understand why that's happening. It shouldn't. I thought it was position or something, but no, it's giving me grief as well. I think the real problem is we're not using the template. So many things to do. I hate that the internet is in flux down here. I want a nice, sturdy internet. Is that too much to ask? Alright, let's see. Somewhere in here is a template. So these are all the tails that I picked up from our MMD brother and sisters. They're cool with you using it as long as it's not like, you're getting money off of it and you credit where you got it from. So that's what I hope Second Life could be one day. But that ain't happening. So we have our tails. I don't know if this has weights on it already. Yeah, it does. Neat. Now that was smart of me. I made an already weighted tail uncurved in case I jacked it up. And I did. Talk about thinking in advance.
Pat your past self on the back.
Atta girl, you. Oh, I forgot I didn't fix the tail yet. Damn you, past self. Alright, so we have 52 versions of this tail so far. Well, that's a lot of testing. It's not just it's done and upload. It goes through a lot of testing before you get to that stage. And then once you master, you brag about how easy it is to do it and how you don't understand why people get stuck on it. Oh, it's so easy, That's how I feel about hair. Hair used to be super scary to me. Everybody, how do you know how to rig hair? I'm like, no. I'm so afraid. Don't look at me. But then we figured out hair was just a matter of sliding gradients. And it was like, oh, well, there we go. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. What is up with that? Look at that chunk. Wait a minute. Am I? Oh, okay. Hang on. I think I see why. Oh, hello, EXO.
I forgot my baby grid password.
You what?
I forgot my baby grid password.
Okay.
So I can't get on it.
Oh, beta grid password.
Yeah.
Good, because your behind will come over here shaking it on me like last time. I'm trying to build. I'm at Blender and I got 3 butts on me. One of them is Dio, I think. I'm like,
Well, I haven't been on it since like ages, so I don't remember what password was.
it's cool. I don't even know what my current password is. I was trying to sign in and I was like, oh. Hmm. Thank goodness it's saved.
Yeah, for anyone wants to know, she's on the beta grid.
No, I'm not. This is the regular grid. I really am this rich. Hmm. Now that's just problematic. My tail. I thought it was because I didn't have the body on, but it shouldn't. I wonder. Shit. That would be very, 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 very problematic. The thing about the tail is that I was trying to use it where it has no deformer, so anybody can slap it on. But if it's requiring a bone deformity, that's going to make it pretty bad. Damn it. I feel like this anime research. Damn it! Would you like some water, sick honey? Here you go. Get that energy so you can get those muffins. I did find a nice new program that I like, and I can't believe I actually paid for it. That doll program, the one that lets you generate models of dolls and stuff. I had found a version that was like free, and I didn't like it. I liked the latest version because it was a lot easier to work with. And I'm like, yay, it's easy to work with. Alright, let's see what Avastar has to say. Alright, so it's not that. Hey, honey, can you remind me to bring down some purple stuff when we come down, go upstairs again? Because that drain stinks. It smells like something died in it. And that's because I haven't performed proper drain maintenance. Nope, still jacked up. WTF? That's concerning. It's like my whole project just fell apart. Well, looks like we gotta start from the beginning. Well, I don't know what's causing it to mess up like this. Let's see if using the earlier version. Maybe I did something wrong in this and saved it by mistake. See, 23 seems like a good round number. And well, oh yeah, this is where I had the butt was messed up at, and that's when I fixed it. Tried to edit it, and then everything broke. See, look, this is what happens. You see a spike here, it goes in and it goes out. I really gotta start naming things properly. You know, like, this is when you did this. This is when you did that, instead of Untitled 26,
Or
Untitled
just put a
27.
timestamp on it. That would be better than nothing.
I don't know. That would no difference. Yeah, I did this at 5. What happened at 5 o'clock?
Okay, put like failure or success at like in the style.
I did when I did May is Bay. I was really on it. All right, so it was something there because here we go, a nice smooth tail. What? What's May is Bay?
Look over at your screen. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And I just see like a girl like lower half. Like, what the fuck?
No, you want to know what's worse is that when I was talking with my friends, I was working on this, so I had took it off, and I was just a torso like this with the mermaid AO on. Which way? Let me see. Let me see. Come on. Hopefully I'm not in a no script zone. Well, it's broke. Anyway, I was a floating hit, like a bald floating torso. I wonder why it's not working. Work. So, how have you been, XO? How's your projects been treating you?
Failures.
Ah, progress. Yeah, there you go. This is how I've been. Just sitting there trying to rig this. Floating around like
I
that.
don't know. I tried your way of opening that Professor Genki thing and the eyes are still black.
Oh, hang on. I'll just export it for you real quick. Hopefully my computer don't crash, but give me a second. What format do you want to? Oh, water, please.
I went in format water. What?
No, I was asking Dad to give me my water.
Ugh.
I was asking you what format you want it in.
What did it originally come in
Anything Blender will extract it, export it as. I'm in my desktop, right? Huh. I don't even remember what the folder was called. Like, child dolls. Oh, I didn't get back into that. Street Fighter, Halloween. I forgot, but it was something adorable. Cosplay. Where recent? Oh, Professor. Oh, he's not here. He might be in the desktop crack, and he is. Texture solid. See? There he is. Dressed.
I don't know what's causing it on my end. And cute.
Adorbs.
The one and only murder cat.
I'm like, where is it? Oh, XL, have I told you that I have taken up the fine art of writing smut?
Weren't you already doing that though?
Well, but now my target audience has changed. I'm writing smut for lonely housewives, crushing the dreams of those who think they can write.
But weren't you already doing that?
No.
Oh my.
Maybe a little bit, okay? But now I'm doing it for the lows.
Bunny.
Oh, wait, where's your...
Don't. Why?
What? What?
You're the one who's like doing the whole thing.
Huh?
Like, God, what was that program you were like always like going on about? It was like the world's biggest smut game.
The world's biggest...
I don't know. I no longer have it on this computer, but your character is like in it and like she just constantly wants.
Oh, yeah! Honey Select.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
You're going on and on about how like you're making that into stories. I'm like,
I thought I could, but I didn't have the energy to keep up with Bunny. My God. Every 5 seconds. I didn't make her like that.
Sure you did.
I did. I was like, She's energetic and lovable. I didn't know that translates to, hey, you, let's do it. Like, bunny attack. And yeah, if you say no, she gets heartbroken, like, immediately. Like, oh, so I'm not good enough. I understand.
Look at that picture I posted in
The one with the dark mane?
No, the one above it.
Why? Quit breaking. That thing is meant for teenage girls being hopeful of what their babies will look like. Don't make fun of their dreams.
Luigi and Monica. They look like a serial killer.
Oh no, you want to talk about serial killer children? Alright, I'm not gonna say his name, but his kids are creepy. Like, okay, so I used to roleplay at this video game themed sim. Wink. I may or may not have stolen said video game theme sim. Anyway, so the guy was, I can't even though. He had a kid. He had 2 kids. His kids look creepy. Like, I thought he looked creepy in person, but it just it translated over to his children, and they looked like they would be like, "Father, would you please pass the knife?" Hats off to you. What the hell? Huh?
It's like, Father, please, let us knife you 5 times.
Let us knife you. Ever so gently, Father. Like, I'm gonna show you a picture of him when the stream is over, and you tell me them kids ain't gonna murder you in the dark. I don't want to be a butt and show it on, like, here, but yeah, I talk about kids. I actually got some flack for that. People, are you really saying that this baby is ugly? I'm like, yes, very. It's an ugly baby. Let's hope she grows into that head. Well, your self-esteem must be quite low if you must insult a baby. I'm like, look, I just tell it how it is. Y'all thinking it. Got a bunch of thumbs ups on that one. I was like, what happened? Are we really in a society now where we can't say how ugly a baby is? That was a whole thing, like, on shows growing up when they were like, oh, it's an ugly, how do you react to an ugly baby? Yeah, like, Elaine, you got to have a baby. That's how I feel like my life is.
I mean, I don't know, personally, like, I feel all, like, babies are, like, just nasty.
Some babies are cute, but some babies are, man. Whew.
Jake said that all babies are ugly. He's like, you used to be a baby. Yeah, I was the ugliest one.
I was an adorable baby, a cute child, and an ugly teenager. I just got uglier as time progressed.
No, you're pretty.
It's just because it's my stream, y'all being nice to me.
No, wait, Pop-Tarts in my pocket.
Baby, that's the fattest sentence I ever heard in my life. Oh, hey, there's a Pop-Tart in my pocket. I don't want no Pop-Tart. I want the muffin. The thing is, I bought those Pop-Tarts, but now I don't want them. They're too sweet. Like, my metformin makes everything super sweet now. I think that's how they get you to stop eating it. Like, they hype up your taste buds, and then everything is really, really sweet. Like, I can't eat it, but I must. Oh, Exo, did I tell you how I got caught eating in the doctor's office?
No, do tell.
So they're like,
Like
my
an
sugar
nicotine
fell.
thing?
My sugar fell to like 55. And I had to, and it was plunging. So they were like, you got to eat something to get your sugar up. Um, the one doctor was just like, okay, if I sneak and eat something, because they're asking me, what's your diet like? And I'm like, oh, vegetables, fruits, totally not candy, even though I have a whole bag full of candy while we sitting there. And the doctor left out the room to go talk to somebody else. I'm like, all right, doctor's gone. I'm hungry. I gotta eat something now. So I'm like, what are those chocolate wafer things called?
Nutty butters.
Yeah, like Nutty Butters. You like this chocolate peanut butter wafer things, like the little Debbie thingies.
Nutter butter.
Nutty but no, they're not Nutter Butters. They're like Nutty Buddies or something like that. Anyway, so I'm like biting off a piece of it, and I'm like, they're gonna smell the peanut butter. So I chug some water, and I'm like, oh yeah, come on in. And he's like, oh, what are you eating? I was like, what? Who said I was eating? I'm not eating nothing. Like, I didn't even think. That was just the natural response. Like, who said I was eating? I ain't eating nothing. And he's like, you got something all over your hands and your face and your hair, and it's on your shirt too. I'm like, ah, damn it. So I had chocolate all over, like smeared all over the back of my hand because I was pulling it out of my bag. It was all over my face, all over my shirt. And I was like, well, yeah, I guess I'm busted.
They call it Nutty Buddies or Nutty Bars.
Nutty Buddies or Nutter Bars?
Nutty Bars or Nutty Buddies.
Okay. I don't know. It was just like, I'm not eating nothing. Who said I was eating? And he's just like, sure. I was like, well, I feel quite fat now, don't I? Sneaking chocolate in the doctor's office.
One day I learned how to eat.
Never.
What else? Build all over yourself.
Alright, so let's see. We did all the gossip about the stupid mermaids. We're working on making more mers. That butt is broken right here. We gotta puff that out. Puff, puff, puff. Although my friend did say that the butt is a little flat, because that's, like we said before, apparently mermaids like to have big butts. It helps keep them floating.
I don't think mermaids even have.
Hey, look, I'm going with what the mer people say. They said they got butts, they got butts.
Isn't their lower part just all tail?
Well, they have some butt.
But it's mostly tail.
And a hint of butt.
I wouldn't call that a butt, but still, but okay.
Oh, damn it. I don't know. These community things are weird. I grew up in Second Life as a drow, okay? And we were simple folk. Purple to black skin, white hair, purple clothes.
Spiders.
No, not always with the spiders. Some of us were afraid of spiders. Being the only drow in the damn house, afraid of spiders. And our house spider would come down and always trap me. Right at the cave. Hello, little one. Hi. I was the youngest, so aside from the half-breeds. Oop. That was our house. We were a misfit drow house. There were the pure blood drows, and then there were us, the mixed breed drows. They threw us in a even darker cave. Oh, that centaur kid. understand. That house did breed with a lot of centaurs. They're like, oh, we're trying to get black horses. I'm like, that is racist. That was the thing, to breed with a drow so that you can be a black centaur with flowing white hair. Oh, you think that's beautiful, Suki? Wow. None of them wanted to breed with me, though. Nobody wanted to breed with me. I guess it's
That's
because...
not true. There's this one guy in your house.
Oh, man, don't get me started about that bum. He don't do nothing.
He's sitting there eating all your food, though.
It's more the opposite.
Well, he's not sitting there eating all your food.
Oops. She clicked off.
Hmm?
You clicked off for a minute. Alright, let's take a look at that butt. So far, so good. No, no diving in, and the joint seems to be fine. The tail is still a bit of an issue, but that could only be like that because it's, not textured. I thought the crimpling of the tail was going to be a bad thing, but upon sitting there staring at my fishtail, greedy, it's okay. When it's textured, it gives the illusion of compression and stretching. Because we studied the Sims tail on one of those streams. Do you remember?
Me?
Well, were you here for that, honey?
No, what happened?
Oh, well, we were studying the Sims tail and trying to see how do the people at Maxis create that flexible movement with the tail, that wave-like effect. And what they do is that during their animation, they stretch the foot joint down. So if you're not looking at it, if you're looking at it from the front like we were doing, it just looks like the tail was going up and down, the foot was going up and down. But if you turn it to the side, you'll see that it's being stretched. So it's stretched down. So that's how they achieved it, by stretching it. And although we could do that with Second Life animations, I don't feel like it. So I try to use this crumpling effect with the weights instead. So that way we see our eyes are being tricked. So it looks like, it's going up. It's shrinking up and flowing down. At least that's the effect I was going for with this. A bunch of eye trickery. Oh, what's going on here? I'm surprised nobody else joined the voice stream. Is it really that late now?
It was too early.
Not really.
Guess everybody getting tired of mermaids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ah, damn, I'm in bug 2. No wonder why everything was working wrong. Grumble, 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 grumble. There needs to be a place with water, a sandbox with water and scripts. You watching it? Alright, so there also needs to be 2 types of tails so far with the leg bending. There needs to be one with a straight tail that works with the RP system, which is the cheapest of the mermaid tails. It looks pretty good though, but it's not like the other one. It's a good entry AO. It bends nice, and it's what I was using up until I had the KH one, which requires that you have the tail bent forward in order for it to work. Damn it! Well, oh, and we still getting butt issues back there. Look, crimpling up?
What issues?
I don't know how to fix that. Yes, I do. Let's see. Hello. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. I can't read those characters. But greetings. Friendly greetings. As our dear Tora Lee would say. Tora Lee was so cool. Don't you think? Not you, baby. I know you don't know who Tora Lee is. Tora Lee was the greatest Linden who inspired me to make tutorials.
Tora Lee was interesting.
Huh?
I said Tora Lee was interesting.
Tora Lee is weird. He's the watermelon queen. Like, I remember my friends like, you like Tora Lee? You never been to the Watermelon Palace? I'm like, no. Okay. Watch your eyes. I was like, what's that supposed to mean? Ah!
It goes blind.
It is. Everything is both dark and bright at the same time, and it's all watermelon colored. I was like, oh, my eyes are bleeding. And getting a hug from him was like the highlight of my career. Like, I got a hug from a Linden. Almost as much as when I met Dan. Oh, Dan. We love you. Well, I love Dan because I'm a bug.
No. Dan's also kind of one of those weird middle ground type Linden people. I want to say Linden, but I doubt he's like the other guys I've met.
Oh, he came and checked on me when I was attacked by all those people.
Yeah, but like all the other guys seem like sticks and muds.
Except for Dan, he's crazy.
I mean, it's like the only other like Linden type people I've met were like all just like, hi, how are you? Okay. It's like, see your guys things going well, goodbye. I'm like, fine. Good to know you, okay.
What's his face is nice. Veer is nice.
I don't think I've ever really met Veer.
I had to like he's nice. You just gotta grab him and pull him aside, and then you can talk to him. Like when they're in a crowd, everybody's trying to talk to him, so he's like, But once you get him alone, he don't shut up. And I think that's so sweet because he actually like took the time. Like, you said you wanted to talk to me about something. I was like, oh, you replied? I thought you were just gonna be like, file a ticket. He's like, well, if you want to file a ticket, it's okay. We always like tickets. It's like, he's so nice. Also, one of the people who stood up for me, you know, like, this ain't what we talk about here. Like, but it's exactly what it is. She's stealing for creators. Well, she seems like a creator to me, and that's totally out of scope. So take it up on private time. I don't know. I appreciate the stuff that he did. Plus, he did recommend me for Molage, which I'm still terrified to do. I mean, I want to be a mole. I think it'd be fun, but it's just, you see how pissed off people got with me just coming to the creators meeting. Can you imagine if I become a mole? Then I just found out that moles get paid. It's like, what? Wait, I thought it was a volunteer job. I'm like, yeah, no. You volunteer for projects and then you get paid per hour. Like, get out! Damn, I want to be a mole. Paid to make stuff for Second Life for free? Living the dream. But nope, here I am, flexing butt cheeks for free. That's what I'm doing right now, wriggling this leg trying to see if it's right or not. Flexing these buns for free. No title, no status, only in my mind. I was supposed to be redoing those other avatars too. Yeah, you know the initial startup avatars? I was supposed to bento and bomb them. Bento bomb them and sculpt them out. Make them look cute. Since the Great Fairy project worked out fine, that was supposed to be the next step. But it was like 55 avatars that needed to be bombed and sculpted. And I was all up for that ish until something happened. I don't know. Probably. Huh?
Someone complained.
Who complained?
You said until something happened, I'm like, someone complained.
Probably. But no, it's not that. I guess I got. Oh, I had to go to the hospital. And yeah, you know, every time I go there, my sleeping schedule was totally off. I'm just now starting to get back into the groove. Alright, let's test this butt out and see if it works out fine. The one thing I worry about the most with this mermaid project is that if those salty ass mermaids contact the person whose animations I based this whole system around and they're like, I hate you. That would be sad. Yeah, baby, you can do it. I love that mix. I don't know why. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm just like, yeah, baby, you can do it. Yeah, baby. On loop. Just listening to the 30-minute version. I just noticed that there's no music playing on the stream right now. Alright, because it kind of looks bad from the side, but that's the crimpling effect to make it look like it's flowing. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, hey, Fox. Hey. You know something I want? I too want a VR. I've been trying to get my mom to let me use hers, and she's like, I'll take it out of store. Or she said no. And I'm like, yo, didn't I give you a place to live? And she's like, those are two different things. Oh, wait, come on, bye. Let me hold this. Space Channel 5 is coming out with a VR game. I need it. It's actually more expensive to buy the VR than it is to buy the actual system. I can buy what is it? I can get another PS4 and a controller for the price of the VR system. Alright, so far so good. Butt is looking fine. Let's see if we can sit. Is that a crack? There's a nasty seam line there, and I think that is a crack. I don't think it's more or less a seam as much as it is a sharp. Stupid sharps. Why do people think sharps are a good for the... Alright, well, it's sitting down nicely. And I still got that one part right here in my butt. Which makes me wonder, should the tail be lower then? And why am I guess she's trying to kick up her legs. Night. See you later, okay? I got something for you, so contact me later on when you wake up. Alright, while my avatar is flipping out for a moment, let's take a break. And I can show you something. Hopefully my computer doesn't explode while opening up another 3D program. So I got this program called Doll Design. And it's something that I'm really looking forward to making a video on. I know. I said I was retired, and pretty much I am, but I'm semi-retired. I'm like Miyazaki retired. There you go.
It keeps showing up anyway.
Yeah, it's my last.
It's doing this right. Get out of the way.
It's my last. I'm done. I'm done. I'm retired. I'm not making any more anime. What do you mean they broke my record? Oh hell no! I ain't gonna make another anime. Okay, so basically what it is, it allows you to generate dolls. You're supposed to use it for what the hell are you use this for? For drawing references and for making, I guess, actually that's exactly what it's for. It's for making drawing references. So you can just click on the joints and you can pose it any way you want. And as you see, the foot has, what do you call that thing, baby? What Shadow Colossus made? IK. So it has IKs already in there. So as you push up on the foot like this, it automatically poses it so you can get artsy and real foot bendy thingies, basically to help yourself draw better. Now if you were just using it as a reference, then the program is free. But if you want to export your models out into other programs and stuff, then you got to pay for that one, and to pay for it, it's like $75, which was like, oh my god. But I had money, so after I cashed out all my lendings, I had enough to buy it, so I bought it. There is a free version that I've managed to find on the interwebs, a nice cracked one, but it's the version before this when everything was stupid. And once you had the real one, like if I had the cracked version first, I would have never known the difference, and I would have kept using that. And then like, yay, hey, check out this free program. And then it'll be like Marvelous Designer when you guys are telling me, hey, update, you can do this. And I would have been down there thinking that. But one of the things about the cracked version is that you can't use the DA numbers. And Doll Atelier is what that is. It's where people go to post other dolls that they created and other poses and stuff like that. So it's pretty much like the whole community, and you can share your dolls and things like that. One of the main reasons that I like had to have this, like as soon as I saw it, was the character generator, because you get to slide the scales to make custom heads and body and proportions. But when I actually got a chance to look at them, like put it out in Blender, it's put together so weird. Like each one of these parts is a different link in the set. Let me see if I can open up one that I did to give an example now. Oh, I should say that was a nice pose. It might be in desktop crack.
Broken.
It's not broken, it's stylized.
Or releasing a weird pose.
It's art. Okay, XL, it is art. Let me see. It might be in my desktop crack. Okay. So I had to make a chibi because I love small things. Alright, so here is how the avatar is in the program. It's got a small torso, it's got boobs here, it's got a giant head, and really long fingers because it's supposed to be my character. When you put it in OBJ and put it in Blender, you'll see how it's made, whereas this is two parts in the chest, where the body is here, like this long body, and then there's another, what'd you say? Oh, and then there's a boobs going through the body, so it's boobs underneath this. Dave, what is this part? What is this called? What is this? Torso. Okay, so there's a torso part. This is all a link set. There's a torso link, and then there's a breast link underneath the torso that pops through the torso. If that makes sense. It's not like the torso is here and on the upper part in the chest, the breast has a modifier on there where they pop out of the torso. No, it's breast, like a chest plate underneath the torso, and as you're making it bigger, it pops through the torso to give the illusion of boobs.
Can you show us that?
Can I show you? Yes. Yes, I can.
Make more sense for me.
Huh?
This side.
Does it? You think it would make sense if I saw it? Okay. Yeah.
I think you need more work to do, but
Nah, I can save real quick. Like I said, I want to take a small break. Working on mermaids nonstop will make you insane. That butt's not bending enough. It's bending too much. Okay, so I will show you what I mean. I have the body, and I want to export the 3D model. And I'll put it on my desktop for the sake of being able to find it real quick. I will. Oh, you're right. Shut up. There we go. I think it's huge, and it's up there. So this is what I was talking about, and it's big, so we can show you. Put it on smooth. Here is the body. When you try to click on it, it's all one piece. So you got to separate it into parts. And as you see, it's all triangle, because everything uses triangles, whatever. But it's easily quadded out once you know, Alt-J. And then we separate by loose parts. And then, you see, here's the torso. And then there's the breast that goes through the torso. So you can't remove it, because if you remove it, it's part of the shoulder right here, the clavicle that's there. So you move it, you got a chunk missing. And it's the same thing right here with the shoulder blades. There's parts here as well. So I'm gonna just move those to layer 2. And when you take those out, you got like this. So you see, it's kind of put into each, like, layered together with, it's just a bunch of link sets put together with their own modifiers on there, and somehow they fuse together in the program. But when you export it out, you can clearly see that, okay, this is an arm joint right here, and this is the skeleton. Wow, they even have, ew, that's not creepy at all now, is it? What a weird model. But I like it, because as a doll maker, it's a hell of a lot easier than trying to sculpt all this crap by yourself. I'm sure somebody would disagree with that and say that this is a lot easier just to sculpt it out. But I wanted to make dolls in Second Life for a long time, and it's a lot easier than the process I would have to do if I was using what I used to do at work. When I worked for that doll company, sculpting it out, hollowing it out, chopping it up. But I think this is neat. So I'm gonna create a new doll so you can see what it's like. Oh, it looks like a literal doll. Benzie, it's been so long, darling. How you doing? Alright, so you actually have a doll, and you can gussy this doll up with sliders, you know, make it more robotic, more realistic, or go for the anime chibi head, which is what I did. I was being really, really, really stupid with it. I made a muscular man with a baby face. Something I absolutely hate. But I thought it was fun. So, here's the chest. You make this, and you can make it really busty. I thought this would be a nice tool for Second Life, especially with people who are trying to build their own bodies, like anime bodies or whatever. And I thought this would be nice for that doll scene, because it's practically a doll. So you don't really have to do much to make that doll effect happen, which is what I liked. Ew, what's going on with those arms?
Sausage arms.
Sausage arms. I mean, I kind of like Vroid a lot better than this because it's all one consistent link together and is not in parts like a doll. But I like this better. I like this in its own way because it's a doll. I don't know. I love it, but I probably wouldn't have paid $75 for it had I seen what it could extract in the first place. I did it because I was impressed with this, but now upon looking at it, I'm like, damn, I paid money for this shit. Well, better smile and say I like it. It's good. The one thing I don't like is that the eyes are kind of not there. Like, you got the head sliders and you could put eyes. Oh, I take it back. There you go. There's the eyes. Well, I ain't got no complaints. Yeah, you just gotta push the eye slider. So there. You know what? I think I like this doll. Like one of them killer bots. With a cute smiling face. I'm gonna kill you. Hold still. Prepare to die. Posing with it is fun because you just go like this. Grab a dot, stretch out the mic case. And it has mirror, so it's like that. And I don't know. I like it. Damn, you know that's gonna be my next avatar once all these updates and mermaids are done, right? Muscular killbots. Slaughtering with a smile. That's what we promise here at Ginkgo Co. Ginkgo Co.
That's Ginkgo Incorporated.
Ginkgo Inc. Ugh. That bounces clumsily in the mouth. Ginkgo
LLC.
Gink Corp. Oh no, that's terrible. No, I take that back. Nope. Looks like we have to come up with another company. What's one of those companies that make killer robots besides Skynet? We can play off of Skynet. What's another word for sky?
Feeling blue as your.
Azure Net.
There are other terms for sky, unfortunately.
Huh?
There's really not that many other terms for sky.
Atmosphere net, no baby.
Stratosphere.
Sky bucket. When your budget's high, your expectations are low. So that's the program that I was also working on and stuff that I was really looking forward to. What other crap do we have here? Before I dive back into the hell that is the mermaids. Here comes a new challenger. Oh, that was going nicely. Oh, it must be in the crap folder. That's not good. Sex slave collection. Yep, now you guys know what I'm into. But no, this was sim stuff. I needed a sim body based, and I thought that would be it. But they said you don't need that. All you have to do is just export the model. And I'm like, oh. Here comes a new challenger. Oh yeah, this is gonna take a while. Alright, so for some reason Blender 7.9 hates this rig, and then all the stuff keeps going away. And I don't know why, but I don't have this issue in the other one. This is a project I was working on until those mermaids made me mad, and then I had to start working on that. But I was almost done the palette codes into a nice way, except for the eyes were jacked up. I'm still not sure how to do that, because I thought I had a good blinking, and somehow something changed, and then the whole face would blink. Like, womp, womp, womp. Everything on this side and this side of the face would blink up and down. So it was like, wow. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not how blinking works. I just wish we had morphs in here. Like, I know they said in the creators meeting that was going to come soon. I just wish it was here now. Then making avatars would be absolutely perfect. Honey,
Yep.
were you still going out to Wawa?
I don't know if you want me to.
I would like you to.
Okay. Let me get my ish together. I should go to sleep for a second there.
But if you're tired, go to bed. We'll have muffins in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, no, shut up. I'm trying to sound supportive. It's okay, baby.
Get out, get that muffin.
No.
Oh, you bunny being so cute.
Bunny's trying to be more understanding and, not so much as a jerk. Slow steps.
I should get milk too.
Yes, please. We got that crazy milk my mom bought. I don't even. It's so weird. Look, I'm like, wait a minute. This isn't normal milk. What is this? Something's up with this. Now this worries me. Alright, back to the insanity. There is exactly one of the opposite tail weights over here. This. And it's got a little bit of pull, and this what gives that tail that elasticity. Is that the right word? Yay, English. But I'm worried because if it moves, it sinks the butt in like this. And you can't really see anything with a mermaid when it's standing up like that. So let's lay her back down. Touch that leg. So that should be fine. But this, see, that collapses. And I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. I don't want to. Alright, well, you know what? You can sit there and think about it all you want until you go in and try it. Such is the way of the Creator. Quit your belly aching and do it. I'm sure that's wrong. But alright, let's just see how it works in world and see if that's okay. Now, the good thing is once we get what I want to call the queen tail, the master tail done, we can apply it to all the other bodies. Because that's all it is. It's just sliding it onto a new skeleton once it's perfect. And then Silky, get away from there! No, that has been the third time I lost a project due to cat interference. Yeah, smacking it and then looking up at me like, oops. Oops, did I knock that out?
What's she doing?
Putting her fat paws near the power cord, power strip, trying to knock it out. I can't tell you how many projects I lost so far this week because they did that. I keep moving it into places where they go and they dig it right back out and step on it. So they know what they're doing.
Why not just tape it down?
Tape what down?
Power cord.
How am I tape it down?
Tape?
Smart ass.
I mean, you can just tape it to something so they can't move it.
I can't tape it because it's like stretched to get to the where it needs to be.
Why not just use like a longer one?
Cause I'm trying to save money and not buy one. That's why. Yeah, get out of here.
I mean, they're not that expensive.
Yeah, You know what? Just hush. I can't do it. Hush.
I mean, you're looking at like maybe like 10, 15 bucks.
That's a lot of bucks.
That's about $1, man.
The cheapest one being 10 bucks.
Maybe.
And
They
you
need to,
don't
but they need to learn to stop smacking stuff anyway. Bad girls. All right, hang on. There's a split in my tail. I'm trying my best not to say that, but yes. Let me clear that shark and see if that help, because sometimes it does. There's a snake in my boots.
Your fin is bothering me.
What, the fact that it's curled forward like that?
No, the fact that it doesn't go all the way like the full way up.
Oh, that's because this is the it's the AO. It's the AO. Like I said, this is a tail for a specific AO. It doesn't work with this. Now, if I put the other one, the more expensive AO on that uses foot, which is what we're looking for. Alright, there we go. You see, it'll start moving in a minute. There we go. See? Moving. It looks like garbage from the side, but it's pretty in the front. There we go. Yeah. Just trust me, it's okay. But it only works with that one tail, like one AO. But we got some other issues with sizing. I'm not sure why, even though I don't know, some issues I'm having right now. We're almost there. Alright. This is so stressful. Alright, first things first is we gotta address that crack. It smells like, oh, that's the, oh hey, don't forget tonight's trash night.
Trash day.
Yeah, they changed it. It used to be Thursday, and now they moved it to Tuesdays. Because they said, what did they say? More people have parties on weekends. So the trash is supposed to be collected on the weekend and then thrown out on a weekday. Instead of trying to keep trash all week till Thursday. At least that's what they says. Huh. That's weird. Why is there leg weight on the butt up there? I wonder if that was just for the fin. I'm just really worried about removing weights from the places, stressing it so differently from the template, and then when we go to wear it, it's like totally ruined. But let's see if that helps address the crack issue. So I think that might be just for the fin there to move around with. Which makes more sense. I was just laughing, like, remember when we thought we did a good job and then we put on that other tail just as a reference, and it was just like, your tail is garbage. Get it out of here. I was like, hey, look, I think we did a good job. We're done, right? Right? And then we put that one on and they were all like, damn. It was like a collective sigh. Done fucked up. Alright, also, one of the things is her tail is kind of big, which makes no sense because it's stretched around here, right? Why is it Oh! That's why it's inflating. These are all on fit bones. Alright. It's okay. We can fix it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Shut up, baby. It's okay. Mama will help you. I'm like trying to figure out like now what can cause somebody's butt to explode. Fit mesh bones, that'll do it.
Killing me, woman.
Are you taking customs? Not right now. I'm in the throes of updates and revenge. Alright, so luckily for us, Avastar has this little button called Collision to Deform Flip. So it takes whatever this bone is and slaps it onto its classic relative. So instead of it being pelvis, it will flip it with a swap collision with deform. It's right here on pelvis. I mean, yeah, we could just go down the list and rename them, but hey, it's a push of the button. And isn't that what we all want with our rigging? Push of the button. You okay, sugar? If you're dying, you don't have to go to the store.
I'm dying all day.
And then don't go to the store.
I gotta get you a muffin.
I don't want you dying trying to get me a muffin. If only I didn't need that muffin. I don't want to be saying that. Then hate muffins forever because you died trying to get me one. That's heartbreaking on multiple levels. Oh, my baby. Alright, then you should go there and see if they got any, like, oh, they don't sell those no more. Oh, like, those throat clearing mints in the tin. Altoids. Yeah, they don't make Altoids no more.
You don't?
Nope.
What?
They stopped making those for a while now. Yeah. That's why my mom don't smell medicated. She used to have those on her all the time. You know how horrible that was? That was the only candy she would keep in her car? Altoids. Like, Mom, you got some candy? I feel really sick. Oh, no problem. Here you go. I was like, I guess it's a thing, because my grandma used to have horrible candy in her car, too. Dark chocolate, those like little, around Christmas time, and Hershey has those little candy bars that you're supposed to put in people's stockings. Well, she would have dark chocolate of those. Ugh. And it was like dark chocolate and rice candy, dark chocolate and peanuts and stuff like that, and it was gross. And then the worst thing she had in her car was like you either eat the dark chocolate or the old sugar daddies.
Break your teeth off.
Literally, that's what happened. I was like, how come we don't bite sugar daddies? So I bit it. And I'm like, And I'm like, Grandma, I can't open my mouth. I'm stuck. And she's like, just open your mouth. Stop playing. Stop being silly and just open your mouth, she said. So I went, and I opened it, and next thing I know, blood is flowing out of my mouth. My tooth is lodged deep within the sugar daddy.
Oh, God. Poor buddy.
Uh-huh. And she's like, did you pulled your tooth, was it loose? I'm like, no. So she's like,
A baby tooth.
it was a baby tooth.
Okay.
It was like one of my back, the cute square ones, molars?
More.
Yeah, it was one of those. And it just
Oh, yeah, those
right out.
tend to be a real bad bleeder.
Ugh. Alright, so it wasn't the fit weights that was making it. My butt's just big. I gotta figure that out. And we still got the issue with the crack, which ain't good. But let's see how she swims, which is really all that matters. My mom kept that tooth for a long time until it just kind of disintegrated away because the sugar ate the tooth. Oh, jeez. Always something. Wait a minute. I don't like the way that butt is going. Wait. I can't see. Jeez. What's causing that split? Like, is it a conflict in the weights? And if so, what weights cause the conflict? Yes, it's a conflicted butt. Let me try sitting on something. No, you can't sit on nothing over here. Damn it. Bug 2. I like the way this is, but this is not good. Look at that. Bless you. Look at this.
Bless of the shoe.
That's quite a pointy butt.
Axel said bless you.
Thank you.
I said bless of the shoe.
Thanks.
You know what, honey? I got you. I know exactly what to do. I need you to go to Wawa. And I want you to get me a muffin. But I also want you to get you some soup. We got soup money. See? What happened? What'd you say?
I said you should get a chocolate blueberry muffin.
Yes, I should. But yeah, I can't check the bank account for my phone for some reason. It's not letting me do it. You, huh?
I'll check.
You can check over there, and if we got the money, go get yourself some soup. You know when that's kind of like the ritual of this house. Anybody sick, you get Wawa salty soup and you're back on your feet or knocked on your butt. Oh, lol Z. Subscribe to me. Alright, so we broke the butt. I feel like that thing. So we broke the butt. So what? Alright, and then we learned an important lesson that it's not that. We may need to run the animations in here so we can see it in world. Not in the world. In Blender? Here we go. Alright, let's go back a step because the one we were using before was a little bit better than this. So EXO, tell me about yourself, hun. How you been? What you doing? What you doing, you old so-and-so? What are you doing? How are you doing? How have your projects been going? In fact, what projects have you been working on?
Nothing at the moment.
No.
I wanted to make a personal Professor Genki outfit, but you know how that went.
I gave you the blend.
I know I've yet to get it.
Well, get it. Yet.
I will.
Alright. If anybody got any suggestions for this, besides throwing it in the trash and going back to the cats and saying F it, I mean, I'm totally for that too.
I think just stop working on that specific AO.
No, that AO works. It's the best. It's just the butt is broken right here, and the only thing I'm trying my hardest not to do is what I'm about to do right now. Is just grab that butt and pull it out.
Oh my.
Yoink, there we go. Fixed. But then it's just, how is it gonna be when we ooh. Well, you know what? That's not bad. Mermaids got pointy everythings back there. We could just give her a little more, fill that out a little more. Yeah, I mean, what do you call it? They have fins back there. Some mermaids are smooth while others have fins. We can give them fins. Nothing said we can't. All those in favor of the mermaids having a long fin conveniently along the areas where she's giving me problem.
This is very saggy butt.
It's not a saggy butt, it's a butt in progress.
It's a saggy butt.
It's saggy now, but when it gets in the water, it'll lift up.
She needs Botox.
As long as she stays in the
She
water, her
needs
butt should be
Botox.
supreme.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I know you slow. We're family.
No,
Okay, wait. Let's see if we can give her butt some magic, because that's funny. Yeah, like slightly curve it out. Give him a little tush. That could be what Star was hinting at, your little flat back there, she says. Maybe she knew all along. Where's my boob maker? There you go. Blob and inflate. And then smooth it out. Oh crap, it broke even more. It split! Wait, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's your cloaca.
And her butt?
I don't know. Wherever fish have butts at.
Do I need to show you that book?
It's your other cloaca. Big.
My friend gave me this book. Like, I told y'all about that book already, so never mind. It's like, hey, so how does one go about breeding with a hot mermaid like yourself? So, oh, hold on. We have literature. I was like, what? Here you go. Oh, well, that's educational. And that's how we met. That's how we became friends. Me being stupid. Which is pretty much how I became friends with all my friends, really.
Stupid baby.
I was like, how many verts is this table? I actually was trying to avoid you when you first became.
Yo, your shit's helpful. Here's a gift.
And oh, thank you, person. I'm like, why are you talking to me? Get away from me. Shoo.
No.
Scoot.
No.
And you're like, no, you just would not let me not let you be my friend. I was like, yeah, sure, thank you. I appreciate it, Exo Saint. What a weirdo. She keeps talking to me. And then I was like, you know what? She's not talking to me. I wonder what she's doing. And then you just became somebody who I had to hear from. Friendship.
Anyways. That's how you become friends with people. Just be so annoying.
No, don't! I can only handle one EXO in my life. I can't do two. More than that.
You're so annoying that they become worried about you.
I was like, that annoying person's not messaging me right now. I'm worried. I hope she's okay. Like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, okay. Yo, but seriously, what's causing this tear here? It shouldn't be tearing. It only tears like this when you have doubles. But there are no doubles here. I removed those. So, and there's no sharps. So WTF is the problem. Damn. Is it not joined? Oh no. No. What did I do? Oh, I reloaded the animation. I blame EXO.
Why blame me?
It's a go-to thing. Something wrong, it's probably EXO's fault. The butt looks a lot prettier-ish, but we still got the issue of this up here. Why isn't anything working for me? So yesterday the other day I had a really good pizza. Because it was my mom's birthday. So we got her a pizza. Of course, Delaware is the worst place to order out. Stupid health. What is that they said? Healthy tax. There we go. Wow, look how that just stretched. Whoop. It's not so much inflate as more as it is drag that butt. I feel like something's missing here. Something's wrong. Ew, it is a little saggy there. But it's okay. If you're sitting on something, the rock should cover it up. And you know what? If we pin that out a little bit, it does kind of look like a fin. We could texture that up. Make this a fin. Or we can pull the back out some more. Like, whoop. There we go. That's how you turn a negative into a positive. Haha. I'm sure there's some mermaid there flinching at this, like, oh, ew, what? What are those? It's
They're tail spines.
They're tail spines, you know, mermaids have on their tails. Totally.
Maybe more sharp.
Huh?
Maybe more sharp and pointy.
It'll get there in a minute. I'm just put these in here and you know, pinch there, pinch here, like this. There you go. Especially right there on the butt. Yeah, that's how you do it. Totally. Alright, let's go look at this monstrosity in world. You know, one day I really wish that we can get a project done on the stream. Like when we set a topic out and then we say we're going to do it and then it's done by the end of the stream. We haven't done that once. Not once. Well, hey, it don't look. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, what happened? Maybe if I put the texture on it. What? Well, it was fine up until you looked at it. Then it's like, oh. You really can't. I spent $400 on a body and I can't find a head that fits that body. Ooh. Well, I guess I could help you with that. You know, you can always export the head out, attach it to your body, then export it out of the blender, and then put all the scripts back into the head that you had from the paid head, and it should work A-okay. And that's what I do. Excuse me. You know what? Mermaids suck. That's why they died out. Down with mermaids. Death to all mermaids. I said we have a big fish fry in honor of how much we hate mermaids.
So much.
So much hate. Ain't no pleasing these bastards. Look at this. If you remove this weight, then that's too much for my brain. Chuckle, chuckle. I hate this. You think anybody would mind if it's a half-assed tail?
Yes.
Sure.
That's the whole thing that is a mermaid.
What?
It doesn't have a tail.
Oh, you get out of here. Weren't you supposed to be getting that muffin?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm dying.
Yo!
Uh,
You were supposed to be checking the money to see if you got enough for soup. Ooh, I'm dead. I would go with you, but I don't have pants. I used to have pants. But my mom was like totally using the washing machine like all the time. So I can't wash any pants. And I can't go to Wawa with dirty pants. The scandal.
They got 57 bucks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can you please search for bento body on the marketplace? That's what I can't find a hit for. Alright, so this looks absolutely fine when it's like this, but you got butt issues. And hey, hold on, it actually is fitting? It's not quite fitting. Well, to be fair, the butt issues can easily be fixed with an alpha. But what's this? What's this? That's happening again. God damn it. It's always something. Why is it that when I want to do evil, it never works out, but I get the best results when I'm filled with spite? It's like a nursery rhyme. Alright, let's go back to 25 and see what the hell was going on there. That's where it broke. 25 is bad. 23 was okay. 23 looks like it was okay. 23 is fine. Let's look at 23. Let me see what that person's talking about with this body. Firmagog. Fine, whatever.
Never mind this sound.
Huh?
It's from okay. That's what they said.
Okay. Let's see. Ew! These heads are sure something. Well, I ain't mean to ill it all out like that, but it ain't my cup of tea. It kinda, I know this body shape. Kinda reminds me of Jake a little bit. I ain't saying he ripped the Jake, it's just got that Jake body. Plus, do men usually have cleavage?
No.
This dude do. It looked like it might have been at one point a muscular lady body texture. It just up the boobs a bit. I don't know. I don't know how humans work. But this face, man, look at. Something about it looks a little off. I reckon it's because GoldenEye. He starts spinning about. Looking at that makes me want to get down. Voluptuous body. I mean, it ain't bad. It's night. Medical particles.
It's too uncanny valley for me.
Okay, I get it. I know where this body's from. I see it, and it makes all the damn sense. So, I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, but if you like it, you like it. I mean, some people will look at my bodies and say that that's not their cup of tea, but they like it. They like it. This head, this face is a little. These heads are weird.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe they used that program I had posted. You know, the one where you put the picture.
That's what it looks like.
Right on there.
And slap it onto a 3D model.
Yeah.
As hard as you possibly can.
Boy. Now that's a head. How can you say you didn't find a head when you got classic ones like this? Now that's just gorgeous. Yeah, well, I can't talk because I don't know anything about men, so you know me. But I'm not a particular fan of these. But whatever, people do what they do. The first one. Huh?
Dopey cat head.
Now that's a head. Complete fraud. Bakes on mesh? Not at all. This body is a unique piece. While you set up bomb on the body, you need the upper body and lower body separated. Instead, there's no way to set up bomb on this body. Whereas for help, no idea. YouTube help video on set up this body only about the females that's sold in two pieces, upper and lower. This video is produced by is owned by her anyway. I knew it. It looks like her stuff, and she uses the same lighting and screen. I knew it was from her. See, the problem with makeup is that, first of all, she didn't make all her stuff. I'm calling that right now. She gets materials from Marvelous and all the rest of those pre-made things. At least that's what I firmly believe. Because I'm pretty sure I saw some of those models she made before. Either somebody stole them and put them out in the 3D community, or she got them and then re-uploaded. And plus, I don't know. I also think that she uses some stuff from The Sims as well. Because one of the hair she had the same UVs and same textures as The Sims. And when we were experimented, we pretty much recreated the whole thing. So maybe she just learned how to make models versus The Sims or whatever. But she uses a lot of Genesis stuff. That's why her models don't look quite right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be brashing her like that. Technically, she is a hit. Really? Get out! I don't know. Like, I noticed a lot of... Let me see, how can I say this? Back when I used to... Is this chick charging $5K for the dev kit? She is! It's more than the bit... This shit. I wanted to retire. Y'all. I wanted to lay in bed all day and do nothing. But people just keep bringing me in. Is Zero gonna have to make bodies again? I think she is. 'Cause it makes sense. Basically, I'm not saying that she does do this, but it's something that I kind of noticed, that she uses a lot of materials and stuff. And I'm only saying she because our avatar is female. They said that it's a he. A lot of her stuff looks like it was ripped from other things. And as a person who rips models from others and download things, I kind of noticed them. That, or she just hiring somebody who is got that same art style as the people who make those stuff that's in the 3D communities. But seriously, $5K for the damn dev kit. I'm sorry, honey, I can't help you. Whew, dear me. I don't know, that whole thing just made me mad. Like, just seeing that. I'm so sorry you had to pay for that. I want to, pat your head, you poor dear. Alright, once we finish this awful mermaid stuff, then we'll get back into creating things. I'll temporarily come back. Just for the sake of this. Is that butt? Yeah, because it caves in. Mercy, I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm right here. Yo, baby. Yes, you do. Since always. Since we discovered that we could get muffins, you've been rushing me to go get them. Baby, collect the muffins. But it's so far away, David. However will I make it? Oh, whoops.
Always some weirdo coming home with building back to steal my late night driving spots.
Alright, then fine. Forget the muffin. We'll go tomorrow when everybody's at work. Oh, hey, it is curved. Huh. Curved swords. Curved swords. Alright, let's look at this template.
Okay.
Your dad tell you to go to bed?
No. He's asking if he can use my bus pass.
Oh. Is he now no longer convinced I'm trying to seduce you and steal you away?
Nah, he still thinks you're weird. But you now have a competitor.
Oh? Who's stealing my spots?
This is another friend of mine.
Mm-hmm. It's like, what are you doing on that internet? Mm-hmm.
What am I doing?
Yeah, it's probably what your dad asking. What are you doing on that internet? People sending you gifts.
I really don't ask for them. Y'all kind of force mom on me.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I did. Wait. I was like, yeah, I totally forced that 3DS on you. I'm like, wait, I did. To be fair, I thought I was dying. And I was like, thank you for being my friend. Have this and remember me by it. And then I lived. And I was like, shit. I did not plan on paying for that. I was like, I'm dying. Not my problem. See y'all later. Yeah. PayPal was like, hey, you owe us money. It's like, alright, I'll pay it back. Also, honey, shut up. Don't think I ain't hear you back there. Damn, that was stuck in my head. Down the road, back again. Your heart is true. You're a pound. Wait, we ain't got the Golden Girl money. Oh, thank you. I do like gifts unless they explode. Then I humbly decline. Stop, baby. And invited everyone you knew. Gotta go up on that one. You would see the greatest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say. Ooh, money. I do like money. Thank you. Alright, remember you can get any soup you want. You ain't gotta be shy. But don't you dare buy that hot bowl. Yeah, the macaroni and cheese buffalo sauce. That ain't soup.
Soup, a muffin, another muffin, yes?
Cha. And milk. Because all we got is that weird milk my mom got. Possibly from a gas station. Gas station bread. That was so funny. So this one time we didn't have bread. Because it was a snowstorm. So, people got to get all the bread and milk. So the only store that was open that possibly had milk was the gas station that was across the street from our apartment. So we went over there and we picked up this bag of bread, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go make some sandwiches. Do you want any mustard on your sandwich? He says, yeah, go ahead. So I put the mustard on the sandwich, and the mustard slid off the bread. Like, it didn't get absorbed or anything. It just swooped right off the bread. I'm like, is that supposed to be like this? Hate myself for buying dumb stuff. Well, sure, it ain't all bad. You didn't know it was dumb. And if I wasn't so busy right now working on this hellish mermaid tale, I would help you fix it up. But right now, I want to get this over with. It's haunting my dreams. So, once it's over, if you can hold off on it, we can work on it and make it something, usable for you. Huh? If it's corn squares, it's my mom. Huh? Who, what? What happened? Something happened. Something happened. I'll be back. I gotta find out. Something happened. Something happened. Somebody hurled? Oh, somebody threw up on the floor. Oh, they killed something. Oh, okay. Good job, everybody. Oh, okay. Then that was probably right here. No, Milk. She's out hunting. Huh? Who was that? What you say that? I didn't notice it, and I didn't see you say it. Good job. I'm proud of y'all. Ew. I'm glad they actually killing it and not just playing with them. Ugh. Well, oh! Make sure you get the bleach and spray that thing, pour it there. It's under the sink in the kitchen. No, do it now. Just pour it there. Good job, babies. Good job. I'm proud of you. Keep it up, the good work. Well, that's why I said bleach it. Oh, mother. Sorry about that. The cats killed the mouse. We found half of it. Well, I guess that'd be 1/4 of it. How much time? I don't know. I thought this was gonna be done in a day. 2 days at least. 3 tops. And here we are. You know the thing I was thinking about as I was reading through the tutorial, the review on that person's thingamajig. You don't need to have the model cut into 2 parts in order for it to be in bakes on mesh. You need to have it, what is it called? It doesn't need to be cut in 2 for it to be bakes on mesh. However, it does need to have 2 material slots, an upper and a lower one. So you don't need to cut it, you just need to have the 2 materials. Just throwing it out there. Mako. Perhaps I was being a little harsh on that person. I just always feel a little at people who tries to charge you more for something. For example, I hated that she would sell templates for sell her clothes, and then in there it's like, oh well, you can have the clothes but you can't use my textures. And then it's like, well, if you need the day for this one, you'll have to buy the day separately, and the day would be, an extra 2,000 linden for a garment that you only paid 100 and something for. So I always hated that. Like, why be a jerk about it? EXO. EXO?
Yeah?
What you doing?
I have no clue what I'm doing.
Hey, how's your work going on saving for a Switch?
Actually, I'm going to use my tax return on it.
Oh, that's good. Don't you dare buy a Switch Lite.
What if I want a Switch Lite, though?
But don't do it.
But why not?
Well, for multiple reasons. One, you're paying money for half of a product. And 2, if your Joy-Con happens to, stop working, you can't easily take it apart and fix it like you could if it was in the full Switch mode.
Okay, I don't know how to fix Joy-Con, so
Oh, it's super easy.
yeah.
But Even if it's something broken on there, like your Joy-Con breaks, you can just get another Joy-Con. If that breaks, then that's the whole thing that's got to be repaired. That's always pretty. Because Animal Crossing's coming out. And they ain't giving you your taxes back already? They did not give you back your taxes yet?
No, I didn't file until like a while ago.
I was like, oh my god. You use TurboTax?
Nah, my dad did it for me. It's like I was just like, I was like, what do I do?
The fucking hell. Well, that's not right. Yeah, I use TurboTax. It was so expensive. Oh my god. It was like $200. Oh yeah, there it is. Torn. Oh, okay. Nope. Splits. I mean, that's a pretty pattern, but it ain't right. Why won't anything work for me? It's as if somebody's saying no. Alright. Okay. I may have to ride with Dave anyway and get more, to the store and go to Wawa. So I guess I'll meet you guys back after the Wawaing has taken place. If that's okay. XO. I will meet you guys back. I gotta go with Dave to Wawa. Or at least be able to have the phone open and talk to him while he's there. So I gotta stop the stream for a bit. When we come back, who knows what we'll do.
Alright.
Alright. See you chumpies later.